Town team, the Knicks. We got a resident Knicks fan here. This guy loves the Knicks. Been a Knicks fan forever. So what's wrong with the Knicks? Why are they not doing better?
Listen,
What do you
man.
think is the reason why they're not doing better than they expected?
Well, I think one of the main reason is chemistry. So this team is a new team. You got Cat coming in. You got Macau coming in. This is you got to build the chemistry. They're not used to playing well together. But if you ask me, I think it comes down to two things. This team doesn't have a problem scoring.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is defense. And you bring in Mikal Bridges here, you have OG here, wing stop. You think that they're gonna be, stopping the offenses and locking these guys up, and they just haven't been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You had the recent game where Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin went off. I think it was 70 combined, and it's like
Yeah, Mathurin had like 36. Halliburton had like 31 or something like that.
right, and these players are not supposed to be scoring that much points when you have these guys who are supposed to be stopping them defensively. I think the
They
problem
got the
is,
height on them.
yeah, they got the height on them, and it's just defense. It's just defense, and the bench is not deep. You got rid of DiVincenzo, Mitch is hurt, you got Precious Achua hurt. The bench is not deep, and Tom Thibodeau is playing his starters 40 minutes, and they're still not winning games. So I think something has to give. Uh, you want to give it time for the chemistry. Right now, it's very early. You got to give it time. We got to get Mitch and Precious back, but it's not looking good right now at all.
Do you think before the trade they would be in a different standing?
Definitely, I thought before the trade, I was very confident about this team. I thought, with guys like Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, they bring this certain like dog aspect to the game. They bring that toughness and tenacity. And right now with this Knicks team, it doesn't seem like they have that.
There's no energy.
Yeah, they don't have an identity and they don't have the toughness that they had in the previous season. Right now, guys aren't looking as tough. Mikal Bridges is just not looking like the guy we seen on the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a key player
He
to
changed the
this.
shot and that looking like he hitching out here. Like
Mm-hmm.
it ain't looking good.
That was a guy that was expected to. I thought personally that he could at least give you 20 points per game,
Mm-hmm.
and he just hasn't been able to do that. And that's fine in my opinion if he's still able to guard guys, but he hasn't been able to do that either. It's just looking disappointing so far. Again, it's 9 games in. We'll see what happens, but so far it's not looking like that trade was worth it.
It looks like he lost that dog in him, bro. Like
Yeah,
in the Nets, I feel like he had to be that, bro, because he was one of the go-to
He's
players.
trying to fit in, and maybe it's just not working well enough. Like he's maybe trying too hard, and like it's just like the ball ain't sticking. But I will say, do you think they're trying too hard to fit Karl Anthony Towns in? He's a big man. You got to give him the ball down low. You want to shoot his threes, but like
I don't think he's
I
a
feel
true
like
big man.
I mean, he's a four probably in this NBA. He's not a five. But do you think them taking the ball away from Jalen Brunson to try to incorporate Karl Anthony Towns is like Jalen Brunson don't look like how he looked last year. Last year he looked like a top five player in the league. He was in the MVP conversation, but like
I think Towns slowed down their game.
mm-hmm.
I feel like when Jalen Brunson used to play, he used to play very fast pace, and it was either he was taking that shot, or driving, or dishing out.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel like Carl Towns being in the paint, also stepping to the wing, those are more for little.
I think I can agree with that to a certain extent. It's definitely an adjustment that he has to make, and it's definitely the last year the offense was more free flowing. Again, I think this offense is good. We get a lot of shots from three. It's just about defense for this team. It's about defense for this team. These guys haven't been able to guard,
I
and
sent the video to the
that's the
chat,
problem.
our group chat, and it was like a stat that like people scoring in the paint against Karl Anthony Towns are shooting like 90%. He's basically non-existent down there, and he serves no purpose really on defense in terms of interior defense. And it's like if a team knows they could just drive, regardless if there's big man in there and they can score, then like it ain't really helping the cause.
Yeah, the defense is suspect. Again, the bench is not deep. And to your point about Jalen Brunson, I wouldn't be concerned about Brunson due to the fact that last year he started off kind of slow, and so did Julius Randle. It kind of took them till about December to start getting real, real hot. and I expect that again with Brunson.
Brunson definitely picked it up when Randall got hurt.
Yeah, once midseason comes, guys like Josh Hart and Brunson, they start going off. So I wouldn't be concerned with that, but yeah, definitely I'm concerned with the deepness of the bench, and I'm concerned with the defense. So Mitch, get healthy, please, ASAP, please, bro.
Do you think
Please.
the in-season tournament really makes a difference though? Because we're in that now.
I think we currently watching the in-season tournament. The winners get 500,000 per player. Last year seemed to be like a great success. The games were more intense. People cared. Um, I think I think it's a good idea and it's doing what they wanted to do. They're trying to make because really like the season starts off hot. Everyone want to come to show something. And that middle part of the season is kind of slow. And then like after All Star break, they start picking it up. The teams that are looking like they could win, they could, they feel confident in themselves and they start pushing. You know, I think the in season tournament is a good idea.
I like it too.
Yeah, I think at first it sounded sus or whatever, but after the first season of seeing it, I think it definitely brings up the intensity of all the teams. Even the teams who know that they won't be competing for a championship, this is something that they can still compete for, and every player wants to make a little extra bag. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. Shout out